Good day, all. It's Brian again. Let's see. Today we're going to be taking a look at, I guess you could call it, Introduction to Bollinger Bands. This one may be a one-part video. The next few videos I'm doing, sorry, I got a squeaky ass chair. The next few videos I'm doing, I'm just going to be covering indicators. If you looked, I did do the one on pivot points, but before we can continue on with pivot points, you need to learn how some indicators, their purpose, and how they can be combined with pivot points to help you accurately predict the market. So today, like I mentioned, Bollinger Bands, they are a pretty simple tool to use and one of the more widely used tools. They can be used for binary options, two different ways: predict reversals or predict breakouts. So follow the trend or predict a reversal, basically. Definition of a Bollinger Band. It's a band plotted two standard deviations away from a simple moving average. If you don't know what a simple moving average is, we're actually going to be covering those in the next video. Actually, two videos down the line, but we'll get to them this week most likely. But anyway, a band plotted two standard deviations away from a simple moving average. It was developed by a famous technical trader named John Bollinger, so that's where you get the name. So what exactly are they? Let's get rid of the lovely definition and take a look at a picture of one. Okay, so this is one of my charts. The blue line you see, that's a Bollinger Band. I remove the middle line because I don't like it, and in binary options trading, or at least in the way I use them, there's really no point for me to have it on there. It just clutters up the charts. Okay, so if we look, whenever you see price touch, when market is ranging, let's be clear on that. When the market's ranging, and whenever price touches a Bollinger Band, you tend to see a reversal happen, even when it gets closer to it. Think of it kind of like a magnet. It repels price once it gets close to it, or if it breaks it, it repels price back the opposite direction. Now, the other way you can use them, and this is a common one, you'll see the pattern all the time once you start using Bollinger Bands, is when you see a barrel forming or a channel. If you think of one of those old-fashioned musket guns you see on TV with the pilgrims when they're shooting up the Indians, you'll see the barrel, which is, again, the blue lines, and then the musket opening up. So when you see the barrel opening up, that is a good indication that we're about to see a breakout happen. A breakout just means price is going to move sharply in one direction. It might be for 2-3 candles, might be a bigger breakout, but it is a good indication that a breakout is about to happen. So if we look right around here, Bollinger Bands, the angle on it compared to what it was, sharply moves upward, sharply moves downward, and price jumps up. Not a big breakout, but we were able to identify somewhat that there was a breakout there. That is the basics of Bollinger Bands. They're not too complicated, although they are difficult to master, because price isn't always going to respect them. Sometimes it'll go 1, 2, 3 candles outside on a ranging market and come back. The idea here is, though, this is going to be one of your tools that you can combine with others, like support and resist lines, pivot points, trend lines. There's oscillating indicators out there like relative strength indicators. I can't say the other ones. I'm not even going to try. Stochastics, whatever. You can combine a couple indicators together and get a better idea of when those reversals are going to happen or when you can go with the trend. Let's take a look at how you would add them to your MT4. So let me minimize this, minimize that. If we go to MT4, nice simple empty chart, you're going to go up to the top left-hand corner where it says Insert. You go to Indicators and go to Trend. It is a trend tool. And then go to Bollinger Bands. What you'll get is a little window that pops up. Period 20, shift 0, deviation 2. That's the standard settings, good enough for us for now. You do not have to worry about levels or visualization. Just click your color, your line type. Right now you can't change it because I have mine set to bold so you can see it. But pick up whatever kind of line you like. I'm going to make it a little bit bold so you can see it clearly on the screen. And click OK. This is what your standard Bollinger Band is going to look like on your chart. I'm always coughing in these videos, I apologize. But if we look again, this is a really good example. When price breaks outside the band, it tends to come back down in. Think of the center line here as like a nice big old magnet that attracts price back to it. And when price comes up here, it's repelling it. Simple, when you're ranging, that's how you can take a look at reversals. Now again, we had a breakout here. This was NFP day, so we had a crazy breakout, but the angle on the bands sharply changes. Kind of like we said, there's the barrel, there's the musket opening up. We have a breakout. Um, Sounds simple. There's a little bit more into it than it is, because again, it's not like if we look right here, price moved up outside of it, but price moved up again outside of it. So don't throw them on your chart and go crazy trading, saying, "Ooh, it went outside the Bollinger Bands. I got a good trade." You will burn yourself that way. We're going to take a look at with some other indicators you can combine to try and predict a little bit more accurately. But you need your basics down first. So this will be a good step towards getting us there. And over the next couple weeks, I'm going to be showing a lot of indicators you can use, but we want to go step by step. Make sure you understand how each indicator works before you throw them all together. You're just going to be confused. So again, any questions on Bollinger Bands, drop me a line on the forums, hit me up on Skype, send me a private message. I don't care. Just get it done. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a great day.